29 June 1995. Seoul, South Korea. It is a Thursday afternoon and the Sampoong Department Store is full. At 17:52, there are more than 1,500 people inside. The people who run the building are not among them. They have known since the morning that the 5th floor is cracking. That afternoon, an engineer told them the building could come down. The doors stayed open. At 17:52, the south wing of the building falls into its own basement. 5 floors, in less than 20 seconds. 502 people die. The collapse took 20 seconds, but this building had been failing for 8 years, on paper, in meetings, and in broad daylight. 1987. Seoul is booming. One of the fastest growing cities on Earth, building faster than anyone can inspect. In the Seoul district, ground is broken for a 4-story apartment block. The developer is the Sampoong Group. The builder is a company called Sampoong Construction. Halfway through construction, the chairman of Sampoong, Lee Jun, changes his mind. He does not want apartments, he wants a department store. That means removing walls, widening spans, and cutting columns to make room for escalators. Sampoong looks at the changes and refuses to build them. So Sampoong fires the builder and finishes the building with its own construction company. The structure that goes up is a flat slab, floors resting directly on columns, no crossbeams, no steel skeleton. If a column fails, there is nothing else to carry the load. The drawings call for columns 80 centimeters across. The columns that get built are 60. A 5th floor is added late, first planned as a roller skating rink, then changed to 8 restaurants. Korean restaurants need heated floors. The heating slab with its hot water pipes is 1.2 meters thick. The building now carries a load it was never designed to know about. On a flat slab, every column is a pencil pushing up through a sheet of concrete. Make the pencil thinner and the sheet heavier, and the failure mode has a name: punching shear. The column does not break, it goes through the floor. Every one of these changes needs approval. The approvals arrive. Years later, a court will explain why. And once the store opens, no one from outside ever seriously checks the building again. The Sampoong Department Store opens in July 1990, painted pink. For 5 years, it is one of the busiest stores in Seoul. On the roof sit 3 air conditioning units, 15 tons each. Together, about 4 times what the roof was designed to hold. In 1993, the neighbors complain about the noise. So the store moves the units, not with a crane, on rollers, dragged across the roof slab. The dragging cracks the slab. The worst of it sits directly over one column on the 5th floor. Its name in the drawings is 5E. In April 1995, cracks start appearing in the 5th floor ceiling. Through June, they multiply. Waiters report tables that wobble on a floor that used to be level. Doors on the 5th floor start jamming in their frames. The store's response is to move merchandise off the top floor, not people, stock. Then comes the morning of the 29th. Overnight, the cracks around column 5E have opened to the width of a hand. Customers hear banging from the ceiling. The air conditioning is vibrating the broken slab. Around midday, the store turns it off and closes the 5th floor. That afternoon, the management meets. A structural engineer is called in and looks at the cracks. His assessment is that the building is at risk of collapse and that it should be closed. Closing the store means losing a day of revenue. The chairman refuses. The store stays open. The registers keep running. The executives, however, begin to leave the building. 1750. The staff finally sound the alarm. It has been cracking since the morning. The customers get 7 minutes. 17:52. On the 5th floor, the slab around column 5E lets go. Each floor lands on the one below it. The columns, 60 centimeters where they should be 80, shear one after another. There is no steel frame to catch anything. The pencil goes through the sheet, then through the next one. 5 floors reach the basement in under 20 seconds. On the street, a wall of dust rolls across 6 lanes of traffic. When it settles, the south wing of the store is simply gone. The north wing stands. The south wing is a hole with 5 floors folded inside it, and a basement full of people who were shopping in it. More than 1,500 people were inside when it went. The first rescuers are not rescuers. They are shopkeepers, taxi drivers and passers-by, digging with their hands. The fire department arrives within the hour. What it finds is a pile 40 meters deep, with fires burning inside it, and no plan of the building that matches what was actually built. Through the first night, survivors come out by the hundreds. The lucky ones were near the edges. By nightfall, the site is floodlit. Cranes, dogs, thousands of hands and generators running around the clock. 502 people are dead. 937 are injured. On day 3, it rains. The families at the fence hold up photographs. The cranes work between thunderstorms. Officials argue on live television about whether anyone can still be alive in there. The diggers ask for silence and listen, and for 2.5 weeks, the rubble keeps answering. On day 12, rescuers pull out Yu Ji Hwan, 18 years old. On day 17, the last one, Park Seung Hyun, 19, a store clerk. She walks away with scratches. She survived 17 days under a building that its own engineer had given hours. The investigation is fast because nothing about this failure is hidden. It is in the drawings, the permits, and the minutes of a meeting. On the 27th of December, 1995, the chairman is convicted of criminal negligence, 10 years and 6 months, reduced on appeal to 7.5. His son, the store's chief executive, 7 years. And the approvals get their explanation. City officials are convicted of taking bribes to sign off on the changes. One of them gets 10 years, more than the man who paid. The compensation takes 8 years to pay out, more than 3,000 claims. Afterwards, South Korea inspects its high-rise buildings. The results are hard to believe. Only a fraction can be declared safe as built. The rest need repairs, or worse. 8 months before Sampoong, a bridge across the Han River had folded at rush hour. 32 people. The same decade built both, at the same speed, past the same inspectors, on the same signatures. The store was never rebuilt. Today, a luxury apartment tower stands on the site. The memorial to the 502 is not there. It is in a park several kilometers away, a place most of the city has never visited. The building took 20 seconds to fall. The decision that killed them took 1 meeting.